Playoffs, man. Hey, Tony, you came in here a week ago. Was like y'all don't deserve to make it. Y'all in position to make it. So
Joe, they still don't deserve to make it. They beat the Dolphins by 2 points with two backup quarterbacks in the game. I
you know
mean,
what? You know what, Tony? I'm not surprised. You and David, man, y'all brothers, right? So yeah.
no.
We are realistic football fans.
So
Nah,
so
man.
so look. I
Put
don't.
a fandom at, man. Go ahead.
So Teddy Bridgewater can't throw 15 yards accurately, right? The other guy, he don't. He's just an athlete at quarterback. Um, and we beat him by 2 points. Just think about that. They beat him by 2 points. Had Tua, had they not tried to turn Tua's brain into scrambled eggs, and he played, we lose that game easily, easily, because Waddle and the Cheetah was open all game long. Our secondary's hurt, so I mean I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I mean, if Buffalo wins tonight, I'm guessing that Kansas City play before they do, so the Kansas City play Saturday, I think, right? So if Kansas City loses, then they might not play Josh. But if Josh plays, we are done. Like he comes in there specifically to try. He need to change his name. You remember how Randy Orton used to call himself the Legend Killer?
Yeah.
Yeah, your man Josh should change himself into the Belichick Killer, because ever since that one loss that they had against them like 3 years ago, he's been killing us. He's been on a
Yeah,
mission.
beat them last year.
Yeah, but he's been on a mission. Come on, Joe, that's not a real win. Stop playing. Let's get it right. God wanted us to win that game. That's what happened. All that win in there, it was a miracle, right? Right. But anyway, that's just how I see it. I mean, do we probably have the better chance of all the three teams that are there to try to get into the playoffs? Right. We got a pretty good chance. Cleveland can beat Pittsburgh. All right. They run down. I don't think Pittsburgh can stop them from running. So Cleveland can beat Pittsburgh. All right.
Okay.
Your boy. I mean, you got a glimpse of seeing the real Watson yesterday, right? My bad,
Uh,
Joe. I ain't mean to bring that up, man. But
Oh,
I
wow.
wouldn't
second
say that's
half.
still the Watson
yeah.
though, because he
Yeah,
was.
that was.
Yeah, but in the second half, he threw some dimes to your boy over there, and he started to look more like him. Moving in the pocket, getting out of trouble, throwing passes. I mean, he ain't Deshaun. It's still gonna take him another year to get back to being Deshaun, but he showed glimpses of being Deshaun yesterday.
I
You
agree
know
with
what I'm
that.
saying?
I agree with that.
So
Also, you want to add this too though. The from 4 throwing to Cooper, they would have thought it was the Cowboys all over again. So that's probably another thing with their secondary. They was just like that's why Fuller got burnt on that one play. But my bad,
wait,
my
Fuller,
bad,
what
my
you
bad.
doing?
yeah,
Fuller,
I,
what
I
you
I have no clue what that was. There, when I saw it, I just turned the channel. I said, let me just finish watching the Patriots game and get it off a red zone watching this crap. But yeah, and then I mean the Miami game, the Miami and the Jets game, the Jets can beat Miami because you don't know which quarterback is going to play. It depends on who's going to play. So
I
we
think
have a
Scott.
pretty good chance
I think
because all
Scholar's
three
playing.
teams. Hmm?
Scholar's playing.
Yeah, all three teams could lose and we can still make it to playoffs. That's the
Hmm.
craziness of this.
That's true.
That's the craziness of this.
Could have just
But
lost.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, we can make the playoffs and stuff. But anyway, go ahead, Vaughn. I'm sorry,
So
brother.
who? So before Javon go, who do you think gonna make it though?
We'll probably make it because all three teams that are there can probably lose.
Dang. Okay. All right. Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Javon. So, just in case you didn't know, Tony. All right. All right. All right,
It
Javon,
don't
talk
matter.
to us.
Hey Tony, I understand you think all of us gonna lose. That's probably the best case for y'all to get in. Probably the only way y'all gonna get in, to be honest. Because from my seat, I think we have the best chance. You say we can't stop the Browns from running, but we just stopped the Ravens from running on Sunday night
Ooh. Okay.
football. And I feel like they're just as good at running the football, if not better. I mean, their running back isn't Chubb, don't get me wrong, but they run the ball pretty well. However, they do have a quarterback in Deshaun Watson that you brought up that can make plays, unlike Snoop. Even though I trusted Snoop not to win the game, but to let us in the doorway to the playoffs, of course. So now, as far as the Dolphins, I don't think the Dolphins are going to win because the Jets, I mean, that secondary can match up with their receivers. I don't think that their quarterback's going to be able to make enough plays. I believe Mike White can make enough plays to beat the Dolphins. Their defense don't step up enough for them. I don't think they'll step up next week. You'll have to have Tyreek Hill go for 250 or something crazy like that. And y'all in the Bills, like you said, I think the best chance of y'all winning would be if the Chiefs end up losing and they just end up sitting their guys because they know they got the number 1 seed. Because I'm not a Patriots fan, but I'm a fan of Bill Belichick because when Brady was there, he got the mind share of the credit, and I didn't think that was fair to Belichick, only because of the system that he built. So I am a big fan of Belichick. However, I just don't think y'all have enough on the offensive end to get the job done. Mac Jones is probably a year or two away from being that quarterback that y'all need. And like you said, I did watch you last time you was on the show and you was talking about your OC, and I still think he OC. So I don't know if y'all gonna make it. So I think we have the best chance, but we are playing a division game. So like Tony said, we all can lose. So I think we have the best chance of winning. However, it's a major toss-up right now between us and the Patriots, more so than the Dolphins.
So do you think y'all will make it? You think it'll be y'all that get in? I like the
fighting with Tomlin. Tomlin, he's giving us that fighting edge. When you hear him in the press conference, he talks about guys that don't phase in the moments. Talks about guys that don't blink. We run to it, not from it. So, and we follow his lead, and you can see it with the play on the field. T.J. Watt is coming into his own now. He said the previous games have been like training camp for him. Really, he hasn't been back. So we saw him yesterday in the second half make a big play, and I think he can close out this game for us. Him and our defense. So I think we're the healthiest out of all the teams, and we've been playing the best too. So I think we can get it done.
All right. Can I rebut a little bit here, Joe?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. So 2 things. The Ravens just stopped running. That's the first thing. Y'all didn't stop them. They just stopped running the ball. They didn't run the ball at all. They decided to put the ball in Snoop's hands, and just like Snoopy, from Peanuts, he fumbled the ball as usual. Okay, as usual. Okay. Now, you're right. Now, I will give you guys, and like just being a football fan, I'll give you guys the edge in this game here, right? Especially, so we got to have a lot of things fall in place for us to make the playoffs. The one thing would be the Kansas City losing. If Kansas City loses, then we have the chance of us going will probably go up. Josh just for some reason turned into Superman when he plays us. It's just how he plays, and I can't take that away from him, right? But he hasn't been Superman lately, against most other teams too. So do we have a chance? Yeah, our defense is third in the league, I think it is. So we it's not like our defense is shabby. We have 17, 18 touchdowns interceptions to lead the league. So it's not like we're shabby. It's just the fact that what you just talked about. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if you watched that game yesterday, Matt Patricia didn't call a bad game yesterday. He didn't call a bad game at all yesterday. That game came down to Mac Jones playing in the first half where he wants to throw the ball down the field, to the second half where he turned back into the Mac Jones we know. That's what happened in that game. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't need to be in there. Just like I said last week, the kid needs to be playing. If we had the kid in there, I would tell you right now, yes, we're probably gonna make the playoffs. But not with Mac Jones. Mac Jones, you said 2 years? I give him like 4. He's 4 years. He's still a development, man. And I thought the last year when I saw what he played, I was like, okay, he's gonna be good. But it was really Josh as his offensive coordinator versus. But you saw what he did yesterday with the other quarterback that they drafted, Stenham, yesterday with the Raiders, right? You saw what he did yesterday with Josh back there. That man looked like he had made the Pro Bowl all year. He was in the Pro Bowl right now,
showing you better than Carl
in the Pro Bowl.
Now, coincidentally, not only
sorry, Joe. I gotta make one rebuttal.
Look.
All
My
right.
team making the playoffs.
You said we didn't stop the run. No, it's not that. He said we didn't stop. They stopped running. It's because we took them out of that situation that they can run. When you play the Ravens, you have to stop them on first down and also second down. Because they're the type of team. If it's 4th and 1, they gonna run it. Even if it's 3rd and 1, they running it. So we took them out of those type of situations and forced them to throw the ball. And that's how you stop the run game from the Ravens. You can't necessarily stop it, slow it, shut it down. You just have to win the first down and not allow them to have them short yardage on 2nd and 3rd to allow them to have that open playbook and force them to throw the ball. And that's what we did.
I agree.
I'll say this. The Ravens did run the ball 28 times for 120 yards. So it wasn't necessarily like a dominant run defense, but they didn't have any rushing. They didn't allow any rushing touchdowns. The only touchdown they had was from Tyler Huntley. And that was the pass that he threw. But that was just about it. And then the Steelers as a team ran the ball 41 times and almost had 2 people run over 100 yards each.
Because they got a quarterback that can't throw the ball. What are you talking about?
Ooh, that's the thing about all three of these teams.
Like being on, he's going to develop into something. I can see him develop into something to a receiver, to a better quarterback later on. But that small hand thing is a true thing. You know what I'm saying? He loses grip of the ball a lot and stuff and things like that. Now he's the better of the 2 quarterbacks. Mitch Trubisky, I have no clue what Mitch is be thinking sometimes. He does try to make better decisions, but the problem is he can't grip the ball well. That's a horrible thing for him.
So we have the Patriots
He's a
here.
rookie
We have
now,
the
so
Patriots,
he gotta develop.
and then we have the Steelers. But no one's gave a case on why the Dolphins can't make it.
Yeah,
Skyler.
they defeated without Tua. They haven't won a game without Tua.
Because that's what I'm about to say. Because I'm like, dude, they ended that man's career. That man's career is over. He's not going to probably play anymore. I don't know if they can put him out there, but if you pluck him in the helmet, he getting a concussion.
Dang. He said that they make to the playoffs.
That's where he's at, though.
That's where he's at right now, man. It's horrible what they did to him. And I hate Alabama. I'm a Georgia fan. I hate Alabama.
Great comeback, by the way. Yeah.
You said what now?
I said great win. Joe said great comeback.
Yeah, you had to. They had to lay the wood down first, and once they laid the wood down, they changed that whole atmosphere of that game. They was like, "Oh, these boys hitting now."
Somebody gonna chop that up.
Somebody.
They lay wood and them boys hitting.
All right.
They wild down in Georgia.
Big ball.
So before y'all roll up. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.